Okay, in today's video, I want to talk about the spiritual power of long hair and why so many people in so many of your ancestors, a lot of the men had actually long hair and they had their hair tied up, locked up. They had their hair braided up, okay? And a lot of us have lost this culture, okay? Now, one of the things that they make you do as soon as you join the military is that they make you cut your hair. And the reason why they make you cut your hair, it's very Machiavellian actually, but let's get into it. And if you understand this video, if you understand the power of your hair, you might never want to cut it again. And I'll be honest, okay? Okay. In the military, they know that your hair is an antenna that connects you to the higher realms, okay? Literally think about it, okay? Your hair, long hair, when you have long hair, what is it doing? First of all, it's picking up, it's growing from your roots, right? So it's connected to the roots of your scalp and it's growing out and it's picking up on the cosmic frequency. This is why literally your instincts become more, you become more in tune with your instincts. And if you've ever noticed, when you get creeped out by something, you get goosebumps, right? Your hair stand out on your body. So your hair literally connects you to the higher realm. Now, I will say this, okay? With the age that we're moving into, like us going back into the future, a lot of people are going to relearn this knowledge about the hair and how it's connected with spiritual wisdom. Now, I was watching some guy on YouTube, and this guy was talking about his story on his mushroom trip. Okay, so he had a mushroom trip or ayahuasca trip, and in his ayahuasca trip, he saw, and he was an African guy, he saw that his hair was connected to his land and his ancestors in Africa. Okay, his hair, he saw in his trip that he saw like his hair coming out of the ground of Africa, and it was like connected to his roots, to his ancestry in Africa. A lot of people, and another thing is, if you're gonna have long hair, right? I'm not saying you should cut them or you shouldn't cut them. But understand, when you have long hair, it's hard for you to be around people that are not on resonance frequency as you, because your hair starts to store a lot of energy and then you start to actually feel the energy. So that's what goes on when you have long hair. And I'm telling you right now, if you're the type of person that doesn't believe in this type of stuff, if you're a guy and you've never grown your hair and you don't believe in this type of stuff, like, trust, grow your hair if you want to. I'm not advising you anything, whatever, but I'm just saying, if you want to experience, you can grow your hair and then you can test it out and see how it works for you. Me personally, when I grow out my hair, like, I really start to feel more connected than I ever am, and divine harmonious synchronization goes through the roof. I don't want to make this video too long. I want to keep it a little concise, but I'm telling y'all, hair is very important. Your hair on top of your head, this is the hair that I'm talking about, is very, very important for you to actually in tune to a cosmic frequency. And again, like, if you look, I think I've had a dream, y'all. In my dream, I saw a half man, half peacock, and I tapped into like basically a parallel reality in my dream, because your dreams are basically the reality. This is actually less real than your dreams, even though this place is real. It's not as real as your dreams are, right? Your dreams are a lot more real. So I literally tapped into a parallel reality, and in a parallel reality, I saw this guy that was a half peacock. And this is why, like, these hieroglyphics that we see, they have such a such a real meaning to them. Okay, he was like half a peacock and he was a half man, and I think this guy had long hair in my dream. He had long hair and his hair was tied up, and it was like one of the most beautiful dreams I've ever had. I hope I connect to that dream again once. But that's that, y'all. Have yourself a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are.